Assalamu alaikum YouTube. I'm back with a nice and easy video this week. These are just the 7 things that always seem to happen in expat groups on Facebook, Jordan expat groups. Number 1, somebody asks for a recommendation for a nanny and they offer a ridiculously low monthly wage and a huge argument will ensue. Similarly, someone will say that they are looking for a nanny but they won't accept certain nationalities. Again, cue a huge argument underneath in the comment section, and people are very brazen about it as well. They feel very righteous that they can ask for a nanny and pay her $300 a month. Bizarre, that is crazy. As equally crazy as it is saying that you won't accept a nanny of a certain nationality. Number 3 is that somebody will post a story about a distressing thing that has happened to them in Jordan, or a big complaint about something that happens in Jordan, and you'll have a big argument underneath, either with people agreeing or with people saying, stop making generalizations about Jordan, this is really shit. It kind of reminds me of my last video. Number 4, somebody is looking for some obscure item like ricotta cheese, or I don't know, swimming nappies, or something else that's really random that you would be able to find very easily in Europe or America or Australia or wherever, but you can't find as easily in Jordan. Let me help you. If you cannot find it in Cosmo, in Miles, in the American product store, or downtown, it doesn't exist in Jordan. Number 5. Somebody posts that they are making the trip over to Israel to see Palestine, to see Israel, just to do a general kind of touristy thing. And you will always get at least one comment saying, I think you mean Palestine. And immediately that comment will get like 50 likes and a load of thumbs up. If you are new to the region, then just be aware that there is some long-standing beef between Israel and the surrounding, well, all the Arab countries. And just to be a little bit subtle with how you speak about Israel and Palestine. Number 6, somebody will post that they need to rehome their pet because they have to leave the country. This happens all the time, that expats will come here and they will adopt a cat or a dog off the street, and they will probably pour loads of money into the animal, getting it spayed and neutered and getting its vaccinations and taking really good care of it, and then their work placement comes to an end and they want to get rid of it suddenly. It's a really tricky one because people come here and they feel like they want to rescue, they want to solve the whole stray cat and dog issue that is in Jordan. But then they just leave and it's like a drop in the ocean. And then you get loads of angry people saying, you know, a pet is for life, it is not just for your work placement. And at the same time, they will kind of unreasonably put pressure on. I mean, if you have to leave the country, you have to leave the country. But people do get quite extreme and they say, you know, you should be taking your pet with you. Something though that I just want to mention really disturbs me, and I did it when I first came to Jordan. I was like, oh my God, this animal problem, you know, we need to solve this. This is terrible, these poor animals. I used to let them sit on my lap and I used to stroke them and let them like get up in my face. Please be aware that these cats literally live in the bins. The last one, I'll end on a lighter note. So you will from time to time get a young gap year student, female. She's here to study Arabic or just to travel or something like that, or she's here for an internship. And she will post a beautiful picture of herself and she will say something like, hey guys, I'm in town for a year. And does anyone want to show me around? Or does anyone want to be friends with me? And immediately you will get 2 comments. The first one will say, oh dear, rookie mistake. And then of course, all the other comments will be, hey, here's my number. Let me show you around. Ahlan wa sahlan. And guess what? They are all male. And I can bet that her other inbox will be just stacked full of harassment, and harassment is alive and well in Jordan, so just be a bit more aware when you're putting yourself out there that, you know, you might be attracting the wrong kind of attention. There are of course other ways to find people who are like-minded and who are traveling, and who you might want to befriend while you're having your stay in Jordan. And I would recommend just going along to some clubs and things like that and meeting people that way. Clubs, I mean, not nightclubs. I mean, like, or do that, I don't know. But clubs as in, like, join a dance group or something like that, and you'll meet people really quickly. If you're spending time around Rainbow Street or anywhere kind of downtown or Webder or anything like that, you're going to meet people just on the street. It's probably safer to meet people in person at events than to be putting your picture and an open invitation on Facebook. Maybe that's just common sense, I don't know. Anyway, that is my video for this week. Inshallah, next week or soon, I will have a more kind of informative video about employment in Jordan. So finally, happy Ramadan if you are observing the month, Ramadan Kareem. And I look forward to next week's video if I manage to do it. We'll see. It's really tough with 2 kids.